Hey guys, it's Marcy. Welcome to day 15 of the 30-day breakout. And today is IPA, which means income producing activities. These are activities that you're doing to grow your business. They might not necessarily be like you hand somebody a wrap, they buy it for 25, it's instant money right there. These are just things that will, they're making your business better or making you a better business person. And I'm just going to give some examples. There's so many more, but these are just kind of some common ones, and I will attach a list in the comments below this. Your business card, when you mail stuff out, I know Brenda had talked about this last week, or putting her Blitz card on the back of a mailer or things like that so people keep seeing these things. That's an idea that will grow your business, hopefully. And not all of these, that package might make it to somebody's house and they don't respond or whatever, but 1 out of 10 times it might work, and it was worth it. Ask another rep to join parties. We all know people that 31, Mary Kay, different things like that, to where let's host a joint party together, and then we can kind of blitz everybody at once. Doing a booth at an event, a wedding event, whatever. Have your spouse promote it for you, or if your mom's not on the team, or a sister, encourage them to help promote and send people back to you. Leave your cards, do a ninja blitz. If somebody's not there, leave your card anyways, or with a tip, or different things like that. Don't be shy about your business. Tell everyone. Wear your gear. If you're somewhere and you hear somebody say, oh, I've had these migraines, try the greens, or, my joints hurt, try the relief. Don't be afraid to talk about these products, because for people that are consistent with them, they do have great, results. Send follow-ups and thank yous. That's an idea that some people do with LCs or different things, or if somebody hosts a party for you. Contact all of your maybes, or sometimes. Contact them until they say no. Once they say no, obviously leave them alone and they'll come to you. Unless I would just, if they say no, let them go. Use open-ended questions when you talk to somebody. Say, hey, have you heard of that crazy wrap thing? Then they have to respond yes or no. Obviously, they don't have to, but they typically will. Don't say, hey, I sell the crazy wrap thing. They're like, okay. So leave things questions and not statements. So then you'd be like, hey, are you interested? Or I'm looking to grow my team. I think you would be great. Are you interested? Instead of like, I think you would be great. Then they're just going to read it and be like, don't have to answer. So use open-ended questions in messages, in posts, different things like that. Read sales/marketing type stuff. Do self-improvement, set goals. Obviously, you're like, if I read you are a badass, that's not going to make me money. No, but it's going to make you a better person, and the better person, the more well-rounded, the more you know about yourself and how you communicate, and the goals you have and want, the better you are at this business, the better you are at life. The better you are at life, the better, the happier, whatever. People see that, they want that. Obviously, us making our dream boards didn't, result in money. And if it just sits there, then it becomes a wish list. So it's like, okay, you need to start, doing the things to do that so you can motivate yourself, because you want the people in your team to motivate themselves too, and to again grow and things like that. Offer a bonus gift for the host doing the party. There's different incentives that we have somewhere in a file, I think. Instead of just saying you can get a wrap, you can up the game with it. Throw in a facial. It's totally up to you. And have quality conversations with people. We stress this a lot. Steph did a video on the challenge, and then Liza just did with the Instagram on messaging, actually leaving comments for people, thoughtful comments. Likes are great, hearts on Instagram are great, but actually leave comments. Try to form bonds with these people. If you don't have relationships with people, they're not going to trust you about the products. They're not going to trust you about the opportunity. They'll find somebody they do trust. So build these relationships. That you have to have them. So spending time doing that is great, but since it's easy to say, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to comment on 10 things on Facebook. Well, and then you get sucked in. You're like, oh, that was an hour. That was not 10 minutes. Set a timer. Do whatever you need to do, because it's really easy to get overwhelmed. And then you have your spouse or your kid like, oh, you've been doing this, all day and I haven't seen you, or all night, or whatever. That's where things start to get sketchy. So you need to be organized with how you're going to do these things. And they all fall into, all the income producing activities fall into 4 categories. So I'm just going to say them quick. There's the personal development, your books, training, you have to grow your skill set. There's content creation. That's getting your stuff around for your posts, to set up your Hootsuite, to host a party. What are you going to talk about? That, takes time too. And then exposure, getting your stuff actually out there in front of people, takes time. And then follow up. The one video I watched, they said that the follow-up is where your money's at, because that's when you're collecting your decision. So follow these basic steps. I would like you to post 3 IPA activities that you're doing today in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.